Okay, here we have the system remote control handheld, and then we're showing the mobile app here, and that way we can get an idea of kind of the basic system functions and features, and kind of give you an introduction or orientation to the system. First of all, the handheld remote is real important. Looks like, oops, here's a little message there. The buttons you want to be you'll get most familiar with is the watch here and the listen, this control 4 button, and then you'll use these a whole lot in your navigation, whether it be the guide or, like for instance, when you want to choose something to watch TV, you press watch and then you scroll through all the options. It depends on how much stuff you have, how much you'll have listed there, and hit select, and then straight away you'll see that the TV is about to turn on, and then even your mobile device responded, and it says cable 1 right there, and you have volume control and zones control, etc. right there at the bottom of the mobile device. So it responded immediately. I'll go ahead and choose something else. Let's hit watch and then cable 2, and as I hit select, you'll notice down here the mobile device updated immediately. So, and then of course the TV changed to cable 2. So this is how you start watching something. You hit watch, you choose what it is. Kind of very simple. The same thing with listen. When you choose listen and you choose something to listen to, the TV won't turn on because it's not necessary. The only exception to that is back in the guest rooms. I programmed it to turn the TVs on because without the TV being on, you wouldn't be able to hear what was going on. So that's the only exception there. But here on the remote, here's all of your your navigation keys: page up and down, guide, previous channel. Here's volume, channel up and down. Then you got info, menu, and cancel. Here's your DVR controls. If you hit the DVR button, that's going to give you the recorded show options. And then I'll hit canceled. Timeout there on the screen, and then here's all your digits. One thing unique here in the living room, if you hit that star button, you'll notice that the aspect ratio on the TV changes. You'll want to go, full is going to be the best aspect ratio for the TV aspect, and then now you can do that on any of the sources, but here the pound button you would use specific to the cable box. So you actually have 2 different ways you would adjust the aspect ratio when watching cable TV. You'll want to leave that on normal most of the time. Occasionally, you can stretch it or whatever you want to do, and that's why we've got that adjustment there. So, and the same thing here from the mobile device. Anytime you press down here, then it will jump the control to that page, and I'm going to select the number pad, and it'll give me the same exact functionality. If I press that number pad, then you'll see that the aspect is changing on the TV just like it did on the handheld remote, and I think that's normal. So there we go. We'll go back here. So here on the mobile device, you choose, here's all your different sources, and let's do something fun. Where's living room, Apple TV? Boom. So I'll press that, the TV changed right away, and then there's your Apple television. And then you can control and navigate with this and do what you like. Or you can use your mobile device, and I'm going to go ahead and hit select so we can preview that. And then it started it. Here's your volume control down here. You can even hit pause, play, fast forward, and then the zones button, but we'll get to that after a while. So that's kind of that. Also, from your Sr250 remote control, I want to talk a little bit about this list button. If you press list here, then you see house, lights, and music, and all these options. What I want to show you right now is your favorite channel. So let's go to TV, and then channels is right there, and we'll just choose a favorite channel. And what this will do is when you select that, boom, it will automatically change it to cable, tune into that channel, and then you're watching it. And then notice your mobile device updated here. It's showing that now we're watching the living room cable, and again, if I press that, then I jump to the controls, and I'll press pause, just to illustrate, boom, it just paused, and then I'll hit play. And all your source controls up here work just fine except for the CC. That closed caption is just part of the template, not very practical. Here on your mobile device, up here, these are kind of shortcuts to your different parts of an aspect of the system. There's listen, there's watch. We don't have lighting or thermostat, but we can jump over to the cameras if we wanted to. Here's some traffic cameras that I've got programmed into the system. Always hit your Control 4 button up here and it'll get you back to your main screen. So those are nice little shortcut features. You can also look at those cameras on screen, on the main screen, and that's if you hit this Control 4 button, or the main big 4 button there, then it pulls up this exact same or very similar navigator. So I'm going to use this remote to navigate over to security, and then sure enough, there's the exact same cameras. So you can get the cameras on screen there or on screen here with your mobile device. It just depends on how you want to do it. So we'll get back to, tell you what, let me change it to, hit watch, and we'll go to cable 2. There we go. So back to the remote control here. It's very well laid out, very comfortable remote. Room off right here, that will turn the room off, of course. And why don't I go ahead and do that just to illustrate. Hit the room off, and if you look over here, you can see that your mobile app responded, and in fact, the room is off. So let's talk about some other advanced features. In particular, on this system, we've got the elevator here, and what that does is you've got the first, second, or third floor. So if I hit the second floor, which is where we're at, oops, then it'll call the elevator to the second floor. First floor, boom, it was already at the second floor. So I hit first floor and it's headed down there. The other thing that's real important is house modes. This is where these buttons can be programmed to do anything, but in particular, in this system we have all AV off, outside AV off, party cable 1, party server 1, party shuffle, and party Apple TV. So all AV off does the obvious thing, same thing with outside. Party cable 1 will turn on all the common areas to cable 1. Party server 1 will do the same thing with the server. In fact, I'll go ahead and illustrate that. I'll hit party server 1, and down here at the bottom you see that server 1 is now turned on in the living room. And here in just a moment we will have picture and sound of server 1. Now's a good time to show you the zones page. This is a really cool page on the mobile app. If you press here, it will have a pop-up screen that will show you the source of the rooms that are currently playing that source and the current volume levels. So this is very, very practical for managing volume levels and really tweaking in your system, and then a very convenient place to turn everything off. So here, for instance, in the living room, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the volume a little bit. The only thing I don't like is the volume update is there's a little bit of a lag. When you actually change the volume, the percentage level doesn't actually update or refresh as quickly as I would like it. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and hit all zones off. And then you'll get a confirmation. Do you want to turn it all off? Yes. Boom, there it is. It just shut down in here, and then you see that all the zones actually turned off there. And we'll get it back to the main screen. One other thing that's really convenient about the system is your wake up feature. I've got a couple programmed in here. From any of your mobile devices, we'll turn your wake up on. You choose the time of the morning that you want to wake up. Let's just say 6 o'clock, done. And then you choose the wake up that you want to wake up to. Here we got David Shuffle or, here we got David Shuffle or good morning. So we'll just leave it on good morning, and then I'll press done. And then now, every day at 6 a.m., your system is going to turn on at a very low wake up type level, and you will wake up to the good morning playlist. So that can be customized, but I will turn that off. You can do this individually for every room. And so the system virtually has a alarm clock built into it. So there's that. One thing real quick too, to update your system, anytime you have some programming changes, you want to hit that more button, come up here to the edit, and then hit synchronize settings. And that will in fact update your mobile apps to all the most recent changes. And you'll have to do that per device. So there's kind of a basic summary of the control system here and how you can work with the Sr250 or the mobile app and pretty much get anything and everything you want from your system. We hope you enjoy.